and we are playing escape game level by neutral. So let's begin and start a game. So we are in the room and let's look around. So here you can take the first cactus, then here you can see different paintings on the wall, pictures, and also on the blackboard here is a hint how to rotate them. So this one is rabbit and its ears are looking to the left, so here he is, and let's rotate him like that. And then for the duck, we can also, the duck should look up. This one lizard we know have to touch. Next seahorse is to look up. Here we can see a seahorse, and here's also a dolphin, hint for the dolphin on the wall, and it should look to the right. Okay, let's rotate like that, and then we can try to open this door, and inside here's an eraser and also a hint of time. We will use it later. Go in here, let's check these drawers. This one can't be opened, but inside this we can see there are different letters are hidden. Let's leave them unopened for now. Opened. Then under the sofa here's second cactus and one more we can find here. Okay, then let's place all the three of them here to the corresponding slots, and then I'll have a drawer opened. Here's the paper that has a hint open, and something is scratched, but with an eraser we can open it. So we can see here's a text, light on. The same letters we can meet on this drawer, so L-I-G-H-T space O, so N should be hidden here. Let's hide all these drawers and type L-I-G-H-T space O-N. So we have opened it. Here we can take the projector, and also here's a slot in the floor. Let's pull the drawer, and here you can take a strange cube. So this cube is the hint for these drawers. We can see if we push these drawers, they are of different shapes. Let's look here, and for example, if we use this projection of a square, we have numbers 1 and numbers 3. So this square button is for numbers 1 and 3, order 1 and 3. Then this is, we need to set it like that, it's 4 and 8. This one, it's 5 and 7, and this drawer is 2 and 6. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, then where's 4? 4, 5 here, and 6 is on that place. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Everything is correct, so we can take a deer toy. This deer reminds of this deer on the wall, and here's a strange machine that if we place this deer here and pull the levers, it pushes the button and something has fallen. You can see, you can hear. Let's turn around, and here's the key that is used to open these drawers. So let's see what's inside. Here is a safe and also a painting with a hint, but we need to look at the capital letters, and we can read that first line is F-I-V-E. It gives 5, 2, 6, 1. 5, 2, 6, 1 is the code for that lock. 5, 2, 6, and 1. Okay, let's take this padlock, we will use it later. And here's a place for knobs. Let's leave the first one. We can see on the back side here's the corresponding slot for this position. And next thing we need to do is to use the padlock on this machine once again to lock this position for the deer with the head down. And if we look here, here's a heart. Heart is also a knob that is needed to be placed here. Now we can see here's drop and heart, and both are the same clock hands we can see here. So drop is for the hour hand and heart is for the minute hand. Now we are to use this hint. It's time 10:30, so let's set 10:30, minutes to point to 30 and hours to point to 10. Let's turn to the left. Oh, one more step to turn. And here you can see the door is opened, so we can place the projector here, connect it, turn on, and look at the screen. Are different circles and squares. Now here's a hint that circle means letters rotated to the left, anti-counterclockwise direction, and we can see that K is transformed into K. And the same thing we can find here also. So square means mirrored letter. So the letters are highlighted on this board. They should be highlighted if we set the time at 12 o'clock. Let's set 12 o'clock, and then we can see the letters are appeared here. Now using these transformations, here we are to set that 8 rotated to the left is I, Z rotated to the left is N. Here you can get V, I, T, E, D. Now here you can see it gives the word invited, and then we have to go and type this word on these hexagon buttons. I, N, V, I, T, E, D. So here's a handle that is used to open the second door. Oh, it's not for this door, it's for the door to go to the adjacent room. Let's go here. The story just begins, that's not the end. Okay, let's turn around here, and what can we see? Let's turn backward and turn on the button. So something has happened, that we have activated this panel. So we can see the gold is written here, and here's also a hint how to set the gold. And then on the table here's radio look like save with 3 buttons with this arc with the holes. And also if we look on this paper, we can see that 0.5 with the arc point on the top, for it is upside down picture. So we need to look at this curve and 0.5, and it is here O, and 0.5 gives us this arc pointing to the left for the middle position. Let's set this middle position for this radio here like that. Now we need to search for left and right buttons. Here's for pointing down 0.3. Let's look what is this. This one pointing down, and for 0.3 we have this shape is pointing to the down and right for the third position. down and right for the third position. And now for the first position we need to move this whiteboard and push this button and look there. So we can see C0.2, and this gives us first position, and this shape is to point up and left. Like that. So we've got a golden coin. Then here we can't look. Here we have got the handle, and this handle is from this drawer here, a step ladder that we can use to reach this fan, for we have stopped it with the button on the wall. There's a battery. We need to take this later, for we will use it later. Then let's look at this wall, and you can see the same symbols that are on the wall drawn here. But if we try to push several buttons, we can see everything stops on the crown, for example. So crown means to be the last button. Now let's look here carefully at this image, and we can see that we can align them from the bottom to top. The crown is on the top, then behind it here's heart, behind the heart white wing, behind the wing we can see here's duck, and behind the duck we can see that here's turquoise wave, but the wave is also behind the blue fish. We can see by these drops overlapping. And so that's going from bottom to top, we can get that there are spiral, star, wave, fish, duck, feather, heart, and crown. Spiral, heart, wave, fish, spiral, heart, wave, fish, duck, feather, star, and crown. So what's wrong? Let's try once again. Spiral, star, wave, fish, duck, feather, heart, and crown. Okay, now it is correct, so I have mistaken somewhere previously. Here's a railroad and also a paper with a hint, so we can see the weight of this golden block is 500 grams. Also, one more thing we had to find. Now let's look at these wheels. So we can see here's the cross with the dot on this place, it's a hint. Another cross, correct, plus sign like that with the dot on the bottom left, 3 beams. Dot is on the bottom, and this just line, its dot is on the right. So these are the positions for the handles to set here to open the safe. Rotating this one to point to the left, then this one to point there, down, and like that. Okay, we have opened it, and here's the golden triangle. Now if we go back to this room, so we can see that there is written that gold is equals to the sum of all the 3 wedges. Okay, here's scale that we need to insert the battery and wedge all of them. 283, 2863. Then this coin is also like that, and then to add 500. So in result we have 4178. Okay, it's correct and it is open, so let's push it to on, give the electricity to light this box. Now we can open it, and here's the slot for the 3 gold pieces. Let's take these 2 and also look at this hidden place. Now then, let's do the following thing. Let's place these items here, and we have one more button with this light, so we need to go here and push this blue button to roll the screen and get the hint from there. Here's the end of the railroad, so its train should be found there somewhere. Green paint, and here you can see that skull, music, pose, star, butterfly, and skull again. So what does this mean? This means that we can find the same symbols here. Now if we look at this place, we can take this golden piece, place it here, and the hint this way has gone. Okay, let's take the train, and this train needs a battery, then we can get from here. Hey, come on. Okay, then let's just place this train here and the battery. So then we need to place it here like that in another way. Oh, here it is on the top to be placed. And let's run the train to bring this remote to the other window. Now I can go there and take it. So this remote is from the fan, so we need just to activate it, and then here's a passage to the attic is appeared. That needs a ladder to be attached here. Okay, let's attach it and climb up. Now we are on the attic, so let's also look around. Letters, here we can take this frame with picture, we can see the robot. This needs a button. Under the pillow we can take the handle, and this handle is from the drawer, but we also need to find nuts. And here's a power source. Let's get the robot from under the bed, and we can see here's a photo. Now let's look. That photo is with the bottom right corner cut, is the photo of the robot with both hands down. Then on the wall we can see this bottom left corner is cut and both hands up, and with left top corner cut, left down, right hand up. So you can see different position for hands. And one more image of the robot we can find here. Now it is top and right corner is cut, and another position for hands. Now if we look here on the wall, we can see the sequence of these positions for robot hands. So this one is the first position that starts with both hands up, so it's for the first position. Now let's get this position, and it is sorry, it is here, so we need to turn the left hand up and right hand down, like that. Now the third position is like a first, and the first is both hands up, so we need to turn it up once again. And thus, using the next slides, we are to set now hands like left down, then both hands down, both hands up, left hand down, and then inverted hands. We can see the robot is activated, and now with an active robot we can place it here to connect wires. Close the lid and activate this leverage system. Then if we push the button, it lowers the key. Let's take the key, turn around and open the drawer at the bed. So here's a power source that if we attach here, we can rotate this wheel while we hold the button. So we need to rotate it till we can see the hint here, and we can see here appears to be the word fake. This word is for these cubes, F-A-K-E. Okay, we've got two handles. The handles are for this place. Now we can open it and look from the top on the safe. We can see on the frame there's something hidden on the top. Now let's run down and see what's hidden there. Here's a crystal with 4 connections. Running up there. We can set all this 4 here to get the duck, and here we can see an arrow to look here at this hole. And before we wind this ballerine, we need to look at the this piano. So it has bottom row for white buttons and top row for black buttons. Now the same pattern we will see on the dancing ballerine, and we need to remember positions for digits from 1 to 8. Now let's look. So here's a pattern related to the keyboard: white button, black button, and 3. This button should be placed third, pressed third. Now the pattern, and if we remember all these positions, so this first, then we can see 3 black buttons, or 2 black, and also 3 black here. So that's the end of the keyboard. We have remembered all these positions. So now we are to push the same buttons in the given order, and in result we have 1, then 2 is this button, 3, then 4 is this black, 5 the first black here, 6 is between these 2 black, 7 is behind the before the black, and 8 is the third black button. We can see it is opened, and we've got a screwdriver that now we can use to remove this panel. So we've got 2 bolts. We can use them to attach the handle and the drawer, and then there we can see a rope. Now let's attach it here, so we can see it is on the safe. Now we need to tighten it there, so let's run down, tighten, and pull it is up. That's done. Here we can see something, that handle is turned out. So now we can take it. With this handle, let's go to the second room, turn around, move the whiteboard, and this button, we can open this panel, open it, place it here, and push the button to fix this position at the quorum. Now we can get a second duck toy, and also here we can wipe this painting to get the hint from it. So here you can see the hint for the scales puzzle. We are to set empty scales with the numbers 2, 3, 1, and push the lever going up, and here is this scales. Now let's solve this puzzle. So if we place the duck on the left scale, it sets the first. If we place both ducks, it changes the position of the middle, and the right turns the position for the right, and with the lever we can reset the connections. Let's begin it like that. 1, reset. Then we need to set 2, the middle position. Here we are to set it like that, turn to the left, then 3 in the middle, 2 on the left, and remove this one to get empty scales. Now we can see 2, 3, 1, that is like here. And if we pull the lever, we can get it's another thing to attach here, then fix it. We need to lower it. Like that. Now we can move on the bed to get the secret passage. Now let's slide there for its the final room, and we can't turn back from there. But here you can see the third duck. It is in the cage, and to read the cage we need to lower to open the cage we need to lower it to get access to the key. A tree, a line that holds the sword and blocks the wheel, so we need to solve it. Now let's look around, and here you can see so there are here's the piece of the text, and 2 more pieces we can find somewhere around here. Not here. Oh, here it is. And 1 more piece is here near the slide. Now if we place all the things here, we can see the word horizons. Now let's activate it to rotate the line, and see another hint is on that flag. So it is a strange hint, but if we look at this tower and rotate it, we can see that there are 3 windows, then space, 1 window, and 3 spaces. So knowing this plan, we can get that the hint is for these towers to rotate. So the 1 window it should be placed to the left down, left up, and right down. the first one we know is left down, then it is on the opposite side of this one, on opposite side of this one, 1 and 2, so it points to the left. Then we need to point it down, and then to point it to the left and down here, like that. Okay, so here's a mistake somewhere. Down, left, left. Oh, it should look up, not forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now it is correct. We have moved it, and here's the ball that has the same buttons, letters at the word horizon. So here's this word, and we need to type the same word here by rotating this ball into different directions. So here's the solution. We need to rotate up, down, down, up, right, up, left, up. Sorry, here's a mistake. Up, down, down, up, right, up, up once again, left, up, right, and up. So we can see the word horizons. Let's push the button to rotate the line with the sword. It rotates and unblocks the mechanism to lower the cage. Now we can open the cage, get the bird, and get the hint. It's a photo of the scales with the strange digits on the screen. So it's a hint that we need to use here. First of all, let's place all the 3 ducks here to activate 3 gems and get the hint that the final code is 4618739. The same code we had to dial here, but there are strange symbols, so we need to make the match between these strange symbols and digits. Now let's begin and get that this symbol is the arrow, and if we place 1 duck, we can see that the arrow is in the middle. So these 2 symbols are unknown for now. But if we place 2 ducks, we can see that middle is not the 0. So 2 lower digits in result gives the value more than 10. And thus this symbol is for digit 1. We can get this 1. And if we place 3, this symbol also changes, so this is for digit 2. And also the first number multiplied by 3 also doesn't change, but we can see the symbol here is 2, and 2 is also here, so we can see it's 2, 0, and strange number that doesn't repeat anywhere. So since it gives to the symbols gives value more than 10, it is not 5, for 5 is the symbol. Then it can be 6, for there should be 2 also, but we already have a symbol for digit 2. It can be 7, for 3 times 7 gives 1 here, but it is not 1. But if we look here, so it's 2, then this symbol is 4, also occupied, and this one is 8. So the first symbol can't be 8, for it's only can be 9. And thus we have defined all the symbols except of 3, for 3 doesn't meet here, and then we can define it only by exclusion for the symbols here. Then let's set the first for digit 1 we have to set symbol like that. It's digit 4. Then for digit 6 we can get this symbol. Then goes digit 1, and 1 is for this symbol strange. Next is 8. It's like that. The remaining are 7 and 9 here, and this is for the digit 3, so we need to set the symbol that differs from all the others, and the symbol is this one. So here is the code 4618739. Now let's open the door and escape. So if this video walkthrough helped you, don't forget to leave likes, subscribe, and bye.